Hi everybody, it's Monica with lifewithmonica.com and welcome to my video that will hopefully help you navigate the Zoom platform. I'm going to go over the basics of working with Zoom for my online teachers. I remember how lost I felt when I first started teaching using Zoom, so I thought this would be super helpful for anybody who is just starting out or about to get started. So here we go. I went ahead and created a new session in my class just so I can show you from very beginning. Okay, so you're going to click Start Live Meeting, and hopefully you've already uploaded Zoom because it's going to take you right into it. All right, so here I am. Okay, so first I check my settings. Okay, so you're going to go to this upper left corner where the green check mark is, and it opens up your settings. Okay, you're going to click on video just to make sure everything is good. I'm on my MacBook Pro, so I had to reset a couple of my settings. But you're going to go and select, if you have different cameras, you can click them there. You can touch up your appearance. You can adjust for low light automatically. You're going to want to make sure that this one is always clicked. Always display participant name on their videos. That way you can, check to make sure all of the correct students are in your class. All right. And then I always show video preview dialog. And I always have see myself as the active speaker while speaking. This way, whenever you're talking to the students, it'll highlight you so that it kind of brings it to their attention. All right, so that's all I use under video. Then I go over to audio and I test speaker. This is where if you have other speakers like headsets or something like that, you can select it there. You can test it. Okay. And then also you can test your microphone. Again, this is a drop down, so you can choose whichever microphone you're using, and it will record you saying a few things. And it will record you saying a few things. Okay, so that's good to go. And that is pretty much all I use down here. I do click the automatically join computer audio when joining a meeting. That way I don't have to mess with that. So that's all I do here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is click on participants. Well, I'm going to click on chat first. I like to have that up, and participants. Okay, so this is where you are going to see where your students are as they come in. Okay, I have already set myself up as a student, so I'm going to go ahead and enter. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to make sure you do is click on play, join, and leave sound. So you're going to want to know when the students appear so that you don't have to keep checking the box. So there's a chime that plays when they enter. And then you can admit them or remove them from the class. So just make sure that it's the student that's supposed to be in class. Okay, so I'm going to admit. Okay, so there I am. I went ahead and turned my video and audio off and all that stuff so that it doesn't interrupt. But right here, there where the three dots are, you can, let's say a student enters and it just says that their name is iPhone or it has their parents' information on there. So you can click on here, scroll down to where it says rename, and then you can put the student's correct name in there. Now let's say you have a student who is not following the rules. You can send them, I would send them like a private chat and say, hey, your behavior is inappropriate. I'm going to put you in the waiting room for a few minutes, and then I will check back with you to see if you are ready to re-enter the class. So you can put them in the waiting room at that point. Now let's say they've come back from the waiting room and they start acting up again, and now it's like 10 times worse. You can remove them, but once you remove them, it's permanent. They can't enter the class again. So you want to make sure that it's worth removing them from the class. I always have the chat open. This is where you can allow students to chat with each other, everyone publicly, host only, which means they can only talk to you, or to no one. So I always give them the opportunity to chat with everybody, but as soon as it goes out of line, I make it to where they can only chat with me. And then if that goes a little crazy, then I just turn it off. But if that doesn't work, so let's say you've done all that, you've turned off the chat, they're not allowed to chat with each other, and then all of a sudden you see their names constantly changing, and then you start reading it because it's kind of like they're having a conversation within their names. So they're sneaky and they are tech savvy. They have figured out that they can then chat through the changing their name. So to fix that, you're going to go into the chat and you're going to click on the, oh wait, not the chat. You're going to click on participants under more and allow participants to. And then you can click that where they can't rename themselves 20 times. Okay, so wish I would have known that in the beginning, that's for sure. Okay, so let's say that a parent can't get into the class for whatever reason. You can click on invite after you've made sure that their child is supposed to be in the class. Click on invite, and then you're going to click on email, and you can send them an email to their personal account. And I just want to show you what it looks like when you send it. So it has all of the Zoom meeting information. Okay, so it's going to come to them like this, and they just click on the link and then it'll take them in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to share screen. Okay, so down here it gives you the options. You can either share your whiteboard, your iPhone, or iPad. I use that a lot, especially in my reading class. And then I also share my Google Chrome, because I do a lot with Google Slides. Now, let me just point out while we're here, if you have a video embedded in your Google Slides, you're going to want to make sure you have clicked the share sound at the bottom here. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to hear your video. You'll hear it just fine. Been there, done that, but they won't. Okay, so you're going to click on share, and then you can click on the screen. I'll just show you this one for my states class. I'm going to get this out of the way just for now. Okay, so you're going to click on present. This makes it to where they cannot do anything on your screen, so only you can write on the screen or move things around or whatever. But you can annotate. This is how you draw on your screen. You click on annotate, and it's just a drop down from the top. And then you click on draw, and you can change your pen type, thick or skinny. You can change the color by format. Okay, but if say you're all done with this screen, you've marked up whatever you need to mark up, and you want to move to the next screen, you have to click on clear and clear all drawings, and then X out of annotate. Otherwise, you won't be able to move forward. Okay. All right, so I think that's all for share screen. Okay, and then the last thing I want to show you for this is if you have a student that wants to share something specifically, okay, you can click on pin, and so whenever it's their turn, you can make them the spotlight speaker, and then you just click on the 3 dots again and to remove the pin, so then it's back on you. All right, I hope this video helps you with the basics of Zoom. If you have any other questions or need help with any other part of Zoom, please reach out to me. I love making this content for you guys so that I can help. I know all of the digging that I had to do to find this information, so I'm hoping that 1 or 2 videos is all you have to go through to get you started. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.